Welcome to Jajja Academy Lahore. I am Tabinda Etazaz. Today we shall discuss relational operators used in C language. Relational operators. The relational operators are used to compare two values and they produce results in terms of true or false. The relational operators are also known as comparison operators. And there are six basic types of relational operators. Number one, greater than operator, an alligator's mouth. So the opened alligator's mouth is known as greater than operator. The next operator is less than operator. This is the closed alligator's mouth and it is opened on the other side, on the right side. So this symbol is known as less than operator. The third relational operator is greater than or equal to operator. So actually these are two operators. One operator is greater than operator, and the other is equal to operator, this one. The next operator is less than or equal to operator. Again it involves two symbols, less than operator, this operator, and equal to operator. So it is a combination of two operators. Number 5 is equal to operator, which is represented by double equal sign. The sixth relational operator is not equal to operator, which is represented by exclamation sign and then equal sign. We can also use these symbols to represent not equal to operator. Now let's discuss these operators in detail. The greater than operator, it is represented by this symbol. As I told you that relational operators are used to compare two values. So one value is written on the left hand side of this operator and the second value is written on the right side of this operator, greater than operator. So this is the left value and this is right value. The greater than operator returns true if the left value is greater than the right value. For example, 4 is greater than 2. 4 is a larger number which is greater than 2. So it will return true, and true is also represented by 1. In the next example, I have written 5 is greater than 7. The greater than operator will compare 5 with the value 7, and as we read that left value should be greater than 7, but it is not greater than 7. It is not greater than right value. It is less than right value, which is 7 here. So greater than operator will return false, and false is also represented by 0. The next operator is less than operator, which is represented by this symbol, and according to the less than operator, the value on left side, the left value should be lesser than the value written on right side or right value. For example, 4 is less than 2. Is 4 less than 2? No. 4 is a larger number and it is greater than 2. So when less than operator will compare 4 with 2, it will return false, and false is also represented by 0. In the next example, 1 is less than 3 and 1 is really less than 3. According to the definition of less than operator, the left value should be less than the right value, and 1 is less than 3, so it will generate true or 1. In order to memorize them, I used an informal term alligator's mouth only to let you differentiate between greater than operator and less than operator. As I told you, we will compare left side value with the right side value. So if alligator's mouth is opened on left side, then opened mouth means greater mouth, greater value. So this sided value should be greater than the right sided value. In the less than operator, as the mouth is closed, so the value on this side, the left hand value, the left sided value should be less than the value written on right side of this alligator's mouth. I hope this will help you to memorize and differentiate between these two operators. Now let's move to the third operator. Greater than or equal to operator. It is represented by this symbol. Greater than equal to, or it can be written as greater than equal to operator. You can write it this way or this way. Both are same. The greater than or equal to operator. In order to understand the function of this operator, we can split it into two separate lines, as this operator tests two conditions. It checks whether the left value is greater than the right value or the left value is equal to the right value, and if any of these two conditions is true, the answer will be true. There are some possibilities of results. If first condition is true but the second is false, the result of greater than equal to operator will be true. And if first condition is false, which means the left value is not greater than the right value. If this condition is false but the second condition is true, which means left value is equal to the right value, then in this situation, when first condition is false but the second is true, the answer will be true. But if both conditions are false, then the greater than or equal to operator will produce false. For example, 5 is greater than equal to 4. This comparison will be done in two steps. Is 5 greater than 4? Yes, 5 is greater than 4. So this condition, the first condition will be true, but the second condition, 5 is equal to 4. As we know that 5 is not equal to 4. It can be greater than 4 but it is not equal to 4. So this condition will generate false output. Now as we discussed that if any of the two conditions is true, the result will be true. So 5 greater than equal to 4 comparison will generate true result because one of the conditions, one of the comparisons was true. So the final result of this comparison is true. Now let's see another example. 6 is greater than equal to 7. Again it will be tested in two steps. Either 6 is greater than 7 or 6 is equal to 7. In the first comparison, 6 is greater than 7 will produce false result. In the second condition, 6 is equal to 7, which is again false because 6 is not equal to 7. As the result produces by both conditions is false, so the final result of this greater than equal to comparison will be false. Next operator is less than or equal to operator, and it is represented by these symbols, less than equal to, or separate symbols, less than equal to. In the less than or equal to operator, the left value should be less than the right value or the left value should be equal to the right value. If any of these two conditions is true, then the answer will be true, otherwise it will generate false. For example, there are the possibilities. If the first condition is true but the second is false, the final result will be true. And if first condition is false but the second is true, the answer will be true. But less than or equal to operator will produce false result if both conditions are false. For example, 8 is less than equal to 8. Let's split this condition into two conditions. Is 8 less than 8? No, 8 is not less than 8. But 8 is equal to 8. So it will produce true result. As one of the conditions is true, so the answer of less than or equal to operator 8 is less than equal to 8 will be true. In the next example, 9 is less than equal to 10. 9 is less than 10. The second condition will be 9 is equal to 10. As 9 is less than 10 is true, but 9 is not equal to 10, so it will produce false. As one of these conditions is true, so the answer will be true. 9 less than equal to 10 will be true. In the third example, 11 is less than equal to 8. Again, it will be tested in two steps. 11 is less than 8. Is 11 less than 8? No, it is not less than 8. So the answer will be false. In the second condition, is 11 equal to 8? No, 11 is not equal to 8. As both conditions are false, the final result will be false. 11 less than or equal to 8 comparison will produce false result. Next relational operator is equal to operator, which is represented by double equal to sign. Left value should be equal to the right value if both sides are same. If the values on both sides of this operator equal to operator are same, then it will produce true, otherwise it will generate false. For example, 5 is equal to 5. As both sides are equal, so it will return true. In the second example, 7 is equal to 5 as both sides are not equal, so it will return false. In the third example, 49 is equal to 49 as both sides are equal, the equal to operator will produce true. In simple words, the equal to operator is used to check whether the both sides are equal or not. If they are equal, it returns true, but if they are not equal, it returns false. The next and the last operator is not equal to operator, which is represented by exclamation symbol along with equal to sign. Not equal to operator. Just like the equal to operator, this operator is also used to check whether the values on both sides of this operator are equal or not, but it returns true if both sides are not equal and otherwise returns false. For example, 7 is not equal to 6 as 7 is really not equal to 6, so not equal to operator will return true. In the second example, 8 is not equal to 8 as both sides are equal, so it will return false. In the third example, 50 is not equal to 40 as 50 is not equal to 40, it is true, so it will produce true result. So the difference between equal to operator and not equal to operator is the equal to operator returns true if both sides are equal, but the not equal to operator returns true if both sides are not equal. These were the basic concepts of different relational operators used in C language.